Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome to Friday and Friday Live with Chantelle again. Okay, weeks go really quick. So here we are again, Friday Live, and lots to talk about. So just waiting for all the channels to click on. Takes about 20 seconds for everything to click on. So the name of the game today, as always, please check in the chat. This is an interactive session. So check in the chat what you would like me to work on, and I will get to that in the next probably quarter of an hour while I talk some stuff beforehand. So check in the chat what you want to work on. Feel free to ask questions today. Anytime, ask questions, and I'll try my best to answer them. If not, I will find the answers for you and let you know. Okay, so today, the eclipse. There's lots to talk about the eclipse. There's lots to talk about all sorts of stuff, and I have pulled a card as well. Okay, so only one card today, but I'm going to talk about the eclipse first. Okay, so I did a bit of research. I did. And as some of you guys know, I'm really quite techie. I love the scientific stuff around things. So I did dive into it a little bit more. And I'm going to try and explain it into layman's terms. If you guys don't know, I have a background in electronics. So I sort of understand the fields and all the technical jargon. But I'm going to try and simplify it for you guys. So today, the eclipse. Now, those for you in New Zealand and the rest of the world, basically, what happens is that on Monday, the 8th of April, there's going to be a total solar eclipse, okay, which is when the moon will block the sun's energy. Really simple, and it will not be visible to most of the world, okay, except for there's a path, and you can Google it. There's a path going through Mexico, up through the US, up to Canada, and that's the only place in the world. Well, those are the only places in the world that you'll be able to see the total solar eclipse, okay? But saying that, it still may affect us, well, I think it will affect us all around the world and around our planet fields. So how does this event affect our human fields? Very interesting question. What happens to the Earth's energy fields? Another valid question. Okay, so I'm going to put all this into the blog as well. So today I'll repost the blog so that you can get to the nitty-gritty of all the stuff that I'm talking about. Okay, so going into the Earth's energy fields. Okay, so what our Earth is full of fields. There's not lots of like magnetic fields, you know, about longitude, latitude. There's long waves that are going around the world. There's the earthquake the other day in Taiwan, unfortunately. Earthquakes are like there's a pulse that goes around the world of a long wave. So they're associated with the long or low frequency waves. Okay, so that's another hint there. Okay, so at planetary level, we've got this magnetic vortexual longitude and then compressed waves coming from the sun. Okay, now vortex. I've been going on a bit about this lately, and it's a bit of a new teaching for me as well. So vortexes, we are all made up of vortexes. Okay, our human body is, the world is. Good morning, Helena. Good morning, Kim, and good big shout out to Caroline too. She's driving. I know she's watching, but she can't comment. Okay, so I'll come back to you guys soon. So vortexes. Now, our body's full of them. Okay, basically, when we do Pangu Shingon, we actually create vortexes. We actually spin our hands like this in the exercise. That's creating vortexes. Okay, vortexes are energy creation. Okay, they create life energy. Okay, so and we've got big vortex. Our whole body's got vortex as well, a big vortex, and we've got all sorts of little ones. The chakra system is all vortexual energy. Okay, so they're all vortexes in there. So you can imagine vortexes everywhere, including the Earth's got its sort of own vortexes as well. Okay, so saying that, the sun, and I'm trying to get this right, the sun, energy coming from the sun causes this vortexual energy, and it what creates life energy on the planet. Okay, so the plant life use it. All sorts of stuff. And I was getting back to my notes so I can get the right terminology here. Okay, so these waves, which are like a vortex, they're like a magnetic longitudinal compressed wave. So they spin, and as they spin into the vortex, they speed up and compress and cause basically more energy, faster energy. These waves create our gravity. Okay. They also create our Earth grids. Okay, a lot of people don't know, but the Earth is full of electromagnetic grids. Okay, and they affect our energy on the our life energy on Earth. Now, this includes the plant life cycle. So a lot of people will plant seeds with the moon cycle. Okay, so the moon has a lot of effect on things. Also affects our biology. Okay, as I said, we're all full of vortexes, including down to cellular level. Our immunity and our human fields. Now, our human fields of existence is what I'm talking about. So it especially affects fields 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you've done 8 fields Qigong with me, you'll know what those are, which they are basically our soul fields, and they encompass our ancestral memory and the collective consciousness. Okay, so these fields really affect us in a lot of ways. So during the eclipse, what happens? Okay, so when the moon obstructs this sun energy, this vortexual energy, during a total eclipse, it scrambles these longitudinal waves. God, that's a mouthful. And the vortex implosion, so the spin force, okay, the gravity force, and the magnetic compression collapses, okay, for a split second, and it affects us down to our personal level. Okay, so so our immune system will be compromised. Now, saying that, well, I remember the total eclipse is only about 4 minutes long. Okay, so, and it happens about on Monday, New Zealand time, around 1 p.m. Hopefully, you can Google it. I'll tell you exactly when it's going to happen. So it affects our immune system, and also the moon also affects the parasites on Earth. Okay, so this is going to affect the parasites. They're going to be extremely active on Earth, and also the unearthly ones as well. Now, I'll leave it to your imagination. Not saying much on that. So, but basically, parasites will be extremely active. Okay, and I suggest you open up your mind to everything for that. Affects fields 1, 2, and 3, which is our soul and soul memory fields, as I said before, and it will also affect our lucid dreaming. Okay, and it's not recommended that you do lucid dreaming. I know some of you guys on here do it, and they can astro travel and all sorts like that. Please don't do it around the total eclipse time, total solar eclipse time. Basically, because when you're doing that, you're sort of your soul's leaving your body, and there's just chances of it getting interrupted. So just don't try that for now. Okay, for the next week or so, try and stay in the earth. Okay, so what we can do, so basically ground yourself to earth. Okay, number 1. Number 2 is hold space. Okay, so really hold space. You're an earthling, make sure you stay on earth. Move your awareness and immerse yourself in the ocean scape. Now, this is a new thing for me, so really immerse yourself in the ocean scape. Why? Okay, basically to tune into the coherence of the long ocean waves. Okay, now these are really deep rhythms of the ocean and the planet. So longitudinal waves, so really slow moving waves. So if you're in New Zealand, or if you're close to a coastline or a beach, go down the beach and just absorb, or just get immersed in the ocean energy and try and feel these big longitude waves. Watch the big what do you call them? What do you call them? Yeah, I've been out fishing, I should know. The big swells coming in. Just get rhythm with that. Okay, get into the rhythm of the big energy of the ocean scape. And that's how you do it. Now, this has all been recommended by the Aborigines, basically, so they're one of the longest people on Earth. Okay, so this is what they're telling people to do. Okay, so and if you want more information, I will check it on my blog. There's an amazing video to watch, which has got all the technical stuff in there about vortexes and all sorts of stuff, which is really cool because I love that sort of stuff. So that is all about the eclipse. So, okay, so that's it. Ground yourself. Okay, try not to go and doing your astro traveling, please. Okay, and look into the sea. Right, what we got on here? So we've got Helena needs energy healing with the nervous system. Yes, I'm going to get to that. Kim, good morning from Wellington. Morena, Caroline, she's topped in Tokoroa, so she's actually traveling today all the way from Auckland to Wellington. So I'm wishing her luck with that. Hi Keith, how are you? And Kim, okay. we're still working anxious. So anxious, as you can tell, full moon energy or moon energy, everybody gets really anxious. This is this energy that's happening. Okay. Yes, Kim, fascinating, isn't it? And I love this technical stuff and trying to make it so it's not so techy for you guys so you can understand it. Yeah, it's really, really cool. All right, what have we got on there? I'm Stein. Okay, concussion symptoms have changed. Well done, awesome. Love to hear that, Kim. Okay, so just reading notes here. So we've got Toby's got anxiety. That's cool. Work with the kidneys, life force. Okay, can understand that. Has a stone in the eye and lungs. Yeah, cool. And concussion systems. Cool. Hi, Chris. I think it's Chris, EES Auckland. If you don't know what EES is in Auckland, it's an amazing room full of, it's just energy. It's amazing. Okay, so if you want more information on that system, let me know, or Chris can just write on there what it is. Right, cool. Right, moving on. So as I do every week, I pull some cards just because I love cards, and why not? Okay, so how much time we got? 4 minutes to go before I start my thing. 3 cards came out today. Okay, one of them is Archangel Michael. So if you are into angels and archangels or not, if you are a lucid dreamer or astro traveler and you've got that gift, please call on Archangel Michael for protection this weekend. Okay, and during the solar eclipse. So that's just saying that. Divine protection. Another one, spirit guides came out as well. There's probably a message more for me. So listen to your guides. They're probably I don't know how thin the veil is at the moment, but listen to your guides, the intuition, and that's been my homework all week actually. So this is probably for me. So look for signs, and yeah, basically supervision. So I won't go into that card more, but just be mindful of your guides around there. You've been basically given to you from your birth. So tune into them, tune into your soul self, tune into your guides, meditate and try and listen to them, and that gut feeling, respond to it. Okay, so that's been my homework this week. Okay, so the last one, which I am going to read about, is the magical alchemy. Okay, so innovation, curiosity, and ahead of your time. So I'm going to read this one out because it's sort of alchemies and vortexes and eclipses is all about, yeah, energy and how to transform it. Okay, so I'm just going to share the screen so you guys can see that card more. Where are we? Share screen. Let me find it up. Now, if you look closely into this card, it should be on your screen now, you will see the man on the card, who I'm going to read out who it is soon, is actually that. And the staff is actually a vortex. You can see it swirling and going down and down and down. Okay, so that's a vortex. If everyone wants to know what a vortex is, there it is. All right, reading that. So I've got I'm losing my voice here. So the guys are probably telling me, hurry up, speak up. Okay, so alchemy. And that's what I call myself an energy alchemist because I transform energy. So when we do alchemies, it is taking a state from one state to another. And normally it is a vortexual pattern. Okay, so we're going either from a dense energy to more of a high frequency, and that causes a spinning effect or vortex effect. Okay, so that's when we do an energy, like an emotional alchemy. That's what that's all about. Okay, so alchemy has always been viewed as a magical process. Yes. Ancient alchemic practice was usually performed in secrecy from fear and prosecution and possibly death, as a misunderstanding of chemistry in the pre-medieval times. It was often association with demonic practice and with witchcraft and sacred magic. Okay, so basically alchemy has been around for, I would say, for eons, forever. For infinity, basically. So yes, back in the day, I know the witch hunts and all that, yeah, they did affect it. And so the last sort of 200 years, 300 years, it has affected us, and those who were associated with that, yeah, hopefully we've got over that and we are learning more about alchemy and how we can do things the magical and powerful way. Okay, so that's what I'm love it. And truly amazing. Alchemy, wanted to do my codes. We did a code last week. That is an alchematic process. Okay, and I'll tell you, those codes are so powerful, and even I'm blown away by it. So yeah, it's an amazing not more amazing skill, but I just what energy can do, it's beyond my comprehension. So yeah, love it. Very magical. That's what the magic's all about. Okay, so the magical Merlin is the ultimate alchemist, as he coincidentally combines medical power and scientific principles to better the lives of himself and others through alchemic practice. Ingenious and resourceful, and developments created by his humble curiosity have inspired generations. Okay, ascended guide Merlin is here to place you on purpose. While you may feel your ideas are ahead of your time, like codes, brainstorming needs to be actioned. Strong opinions or fascinations with the world of alchemy, witchcraft, and magic encourages you to explore the enchantment of manifestation and create innovation. It's time to make and create. Get your hands dirty. Explore creative impulses, design, and innovate. Let go of what you think you cannot do. When you place your mind on purpose, magic happens. Take advantage and illustrate your endeavors and future goals while Merlin energy is at its peak. Okay. Mysteries are unsolved problems. Problems are challenges that need to be faced. And that's from Ascended Master Merlin. And affirmation, I love these cards. Affirmation, I acknowledge my inner magic. It is guided with loving creation. I'll say that again. I acknowledge my inner magic. It is guided with loving creation. I acknowledge my inner magic. It is guided with loving creation. So that's today's card, Magical Alchemy. So yes, if you're working in the energy world, definitely that's what it's all about. So, and it's mind-blowing what happens in some of the treatments I could do, and some of you on here have experienced that. So yeah, as I said, it's mind-blowing. Right, so getting back to where we're going today. So healing, treatment. Going to go through the list here, and I am going to put everybody onto my magical clipboard, and let's do some alchemy. Let's do some transformation, and let the body heal itself with the energy and information that our guides, our angels are going to come through with me. Okay, so starting at the top, Helena, nervous system, need energy. Yes, I'm going to boost everybody as we go. So Helena and nervous system, I have going to just tune into that. Cool. Gotcha, Helena. Caroline, I have got your crew. Let me just sink into there. She's spoken to me earlier. She's got a whole list. Okay, so it's going into there. I've got 2 kids that needs a bit of help, and a family going through a lot of grief. Okay, so going into that. Keith, I just boost you. Anxiety for Toby. Okay. Toby. Okay, got it, yeah. Okay. Sty and iron. There is a reason for styes. I can't quite remember it at the moment, but Kim, do your research on the sky. There'll be a reason why you've got a sty. Okay, can't quite remember what that body is telling you, but there is a thing for that. And concussion symptoms have changed. Okay, hopefully for the better. I know we've been working on that, so awesome. And Facebook user, I don't know who you are, who's just put a happy smiley star face. Maybe Karen. Okay, I'm not quite sure. She normally pops up on there. All right, here we go. And for anybody else who's watching, this will happen as well. First off, I'm going to start with the Pangu energy, just boosting everybody with a life force. And for those who are new with energy, so you can experience the energy sensations. Okay, so they feel like fine pins and needles. Maybe you feel something, maybe you don't. Okay, let's start with the phrase to open everything up. Pangu's phrase. So take kindness and believeness as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. So now that opens me up to source energy, source light, allowing the energy to come through me out to you guys. Okay, and I've been allowed to do this because I've been initiated into the Pangu family of Qigong. Okay, so if you want to learn that, get in touch with me, or if you're over in America, Keith, or we can do it over Zoom, we can do it live in Auckland. Yeah, so yeah, really good way of creating a life force, life energy, by doing vortexes with our hands. How about that? Really easy. Energy exercise, real simple. And I know most of you on here can do it. So keep it up. Keep nice and strong for Monday, especially. Okay, and make sure you're grounding when you're doing it. Okay, so take kindness and believingness as bases. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. Okay, Kim, feel better and clearer. That's fantastic news, Kim. I'm so excited. That is really, really cool. Okay, so concussion, guys, it takes a long time to heal, and we have been working on that for the last couple of weeks. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I'm going to do some more work on that area today as well. I've got a feeling that's just popped in as spirit guys hit me with information. We're going to work on the vagus nerve, so that should help that with that as well. So let's just keep going with this energy. So you should be feeling it coming up through your hands if you're in the receiving pose, coming up and into your heart space and into your aura. Okay, nice fine stuff. So take kindness and believingness as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Now, let's get into the nitty gritty. So I've got everybody on my clipboard. I'm going to just tune into that. So it's entrainment, quantum entanglement entrainment. Okay, all these techie words, it just means I'm just entraining with your energy. Okay, into the dysfunctional energy. And then where are we going to go with this? I've got different skills that we can do. So we'll just ask the guys what they want to do. Healing teams all here. We've got everybody here. You guys might be able to feel it. Blue beans are over, they're in here. You can feel them. Okay, so here we go. What are we going to work on today? 5 elements. Nope. Spine. Nope. Cranial nerves. Yeah, maybe. Cranial nerves. Organs. Cranial nerves. Keep going back to cranial nerves. Okay, cranial nerves. Let's do the cranial nerves. And let's light them all up so that we can have all this information coming in and go from there. So cranial nerves. I look like an angel with an eagle behind me. Yeah. Yeah, sorry guys, it's raining up here for the first time in months, so I haven't been able to get outside. It's like, damn it, I have to do it inside. Anyway, so cranial nerves, we've got 12 of them. They are related to our 12 senses. Okay, so we don't have 5 senses like sight, hearing. We'd have more. Okay, we have more. So I'm gonna do a scan of the 12 senses and work out which ones need help. So cranial 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll start with that one. Why not? So cranial 3. I'll just get I can never remember it. Okay, all these terminology, especially when they're medical terms. Cranial 3 is attention. Okay, so that cranial 3. I'm going to put that on the clipboard. And 4. I knew 10 was going to happen. Okay, so 10's the vagus nerve. Okay, so we do 3 and 10. And 12. So 12 is also on there. So I am. Okay. And because I know there's something else out there, let's just put in another one called connection. Okay, so got 4 in there. And I'm going to do Blu-ray or Pangu. Chant. Also. No Blu-ray. Okay, so going in there. So I'm going to do the shushing sound. So if my mic cuts out, I do apologize. It's still going to work. I'm going to call on the blue beans. You might see them around me if you can see. And it's a Blu-ray energy, so it's really good at breaking things down. Okay, so let's do it. Everyone relax. And then I'm going to go through the vagus nerve a bit more. Okay. Right, here we go. Shh, 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 shh. Oh, definitely clearing something. Whoa, burping is great. Clearing. Shh, 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 shh. I'm just going to add in the triple warmer as well. Okay, so that's connecting our 3 centers and also connecting like the gland system, nervous system sort of thing. Okay, so it helps with connection between the 3 senses. And that is part of the fire element. Okay, so just checking that in there as well. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, it's feeling better. Right, charge. So everybody let that go. I want to fill that area now with blue ray. Okay, just filling the gap. So we've broken things up. So I'm just going to fill all that with light, blue light, white light. All right, sending it through. I'm going to add Pangu on there so we can get some source light going through as well. So take kindness and believingness as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. I'm buzzing. Take kindness and believingness as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. Okay, let me know how you're going in the chat because I'm going to work on to the next thing now that's popped in. Hi, Eric. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on, I just had a blank, but we're going to work on the kidneys, okay? And also the vagus nerve. Now, the vagus nerve, if you guys don't know, which is really, really important, it's a nerve. It's a cranial nerve that runs all the way down our spine. It connects all the cranial up into the cranial head. It's the only one that comes down and it goes down the spine, basically, and it links to the digestive system, okay? But more importantly, it's our antenna for other frequencies, okay? So it's our receiving antenna, okay? So, and also in and out. So we want to get that as open, as clear as possible so we can communicate with other energies, whether it's galactic or whatever, or even actually on a human level. It's our way of silently talking to other people on Earth. Okay, so we want that nice and clear. It's our antenna, our receiving and sending antenna. So we're nice and clear with that. So that's a vagus nerve. So I'm going to put that in there. But at the same time, I'm going to add in the kidneys. Now the kidneys are a water element. Okay, and saying that, I've told you to go to the ocean escape and tune into the water. Okay, so water element, but they're also associated with fear. Okay, and anxiety. Now, we've got a lot of fear on the planet at the moment because of this whole eclipse, plus what's happening all around the world politically, let's say. I won't go into that much deep, but wars and that are happening. This eclipse is also affecting that, by the way. If you wanted to research that more, you're more than welcome to go down that rabbit hole. I won't say any more, okay? But do your research. Okay, so kidneys, fear, let's add it in there, and the vagus nerve. Okay, and what are we going to do? Blue ray. Okay. I think we're after some angelic help here. The chant. How did I know? Jeez. Yeah, Chantelle, you need to get your voice out and start chanting. All right, so let me clear some space here and get my chant out because I can't remember it because it's quite technical. Well, not quite technical. It's not English, put it that way. All right, chant. Just sacred chant. Okay, so it's a very powerful ancient and it clears darkness and refills with divine light. Now, I'm going to recommend this after the eclipse on Monday. Come back, rewatch this, okay? Just saying, something to go. Kim, lots of big burps. Okay, so burps are clearing energy. It's great. So if you're doing that, it's fantastic. We have movement. All right, so chant, vagus nerve, kidneys. Here we go. Hi, Angela. Here we go. Here's the chant. I'm just going to pull it up here so I don't have to look down all the time. Now, my pronunciation, I can't even do that word, is not the greatest. So here we go. This is an ancient tongue, okay? Ancient language. And yeah, let's here we go. Here we go. Anchan man san chanka, helios san man sensa, helios man chan sensa. Anchan manka, helios sanka, unsun moon. Ansan manka, helios moonsa, unsun moon. Ha sen chinka, helios moonsa, So focusing on the vagus nerve and the kidneys. Anchan manchan chinka, helios san man sensa, helios manchan sinka. Anchan manka, helios sanka, ansan moon. Ansan manka, helios moonsa, unsun moon. Hasen chinka, helios moonsa. Anchan mansan chinka, helios san man sensa, helios manchan sinka. Anchan manka, helios moonsa, unsun moon. Hasen chinka, helios moonsa. Whoa, that energy has expanded. So let me know what you're feeling. Okay, I was going to say it a couple more times because we're nearly at the end of the half an hour. Nice, keep it nice and short. So here we go. Anchan man san chinka, helios san man sensa, helios man chan sinka. Anchan manka, helios sanka, unsun moon. Ansan manka, helios moonsa, unsun moon. Hasen chinka, helios moonsa, Now you'll see me spinning in a vortex. Funny that. Okay, so this is just sacred chant. Very powerful, and it's very ancient, and it's clearing out darkness and refilling with divine light. Now the vortexes, our human vortexes, is full of divine light. Okay, so here we go. Anchan man san chinka, helios man sensa, helios man chan sinka, Anchan manka, helios sanka, unsun moon. Ansan manka, helios moonsa, unsun moon. Hasen chinka, helios moonsa, Okay, so that's the ancient chant. Hi, Callum. All right, so that's basically it today. So we did a bit of work, kidneys, vagus nerve, cranial nerves. Hope you're feeling a lot better, a lot more relaxed. Okay, less anxiety, chilling out. Nervous system should have calmed down with that vagus nerve as well. And the triple warmer as well was also added in there. So lots going on. So please, I would recommend watching this again next week, maybe, especially with that chant in there that will clear out any nasties that anyone has picked up. Let's just say that. So how do you get more from me? Okay, I only do this once a week, but if you want more, I'm going to share another screen. So you go onto my website, which is pretty easy to go to. And if you go to, here we go, onto my website, you'll see all that you can, what I can do. So healing hands is basically what we've done now. The genius, that's a bioenergetics scan using your voice. And I've got a couple of geniuses on here. They get their protocols every week, and it's a really cool way of going through all the fields. And their scan is very similar. Okay, so that's on there. Last week we did codes. So if you want an energetic code, if you're really stressed or really sick, you need a real boost, or you need in trouble, codes are the way to go. And basically the genius basic code is also available for that. And if you want me to do some house clearing, I can do that as well. Okay, so all on my website, if you go to chantellefrench.com, you will be directed to here. Okay, so just jump under services and boom, you can go to this page. And there's all sorts of other things on here. If you want to know more about Qigong, check onto the Qigong site. You'll know there'll be more there. Okay, so if you want to learn the Qigongs. Cool. All right, so I'll stop sharing, get back over to here so I can see what I'm doing. That's all from me. So have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Have fun with the eclipse, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.